Okay, good morning. My name is Gary Landsman, and we're here this morning with Yotam Sharon, winemaker of Barkan Winery.
Great to have you here, Gary.
Thank you for having us. and Yotam's got us here in the Hulda Vineyards, the vast, enormous, gorgeous Hulda Vineyards. And what can you tell us about the Hulda Vineyards?
Well, the Hulda Vineyard is a great asset for us. It's basically at the base of our most popular wine series, which is called Classic, which many of you guys are probably familiar with.
Classic wine, some of the best values out there, and I think that the quality's improved. I know once upon a time I stayed away from the quality, from the Classic. I wasn't interested. Nowadays, it's a great everyday wine.
We are really putting a lot of efforts into the Classic, and one of the great assets that we have in making this wine is this huge vineyard and its proximity to the winery. Can you see the winery? It's just over there.
Over to the winery.
So these vineyards are mechanically harvested, and the fruit is in the tanks, ready to ferment within a couple of minutes. Really,
that's amazing.
It's that quick, and it's a great advantage. I think in the future we're going to see some interesting stuff coming out of here. On top of the Classics.
You think, huh? Sounds to me like you've got the inside scoop on something. Care to share, or is that a secret you're going to hold on to for now?
Well, we have some blocks here of Carignan, of Petit Syrah, and Petit Verdot, which I think with some careful work will give great result. And I'm forgetting the Tempranillo, which we have here.
Yeah,
you had the Tempranillo Reserve 2005. Yeah. That's from just here. It's actually not far from us, and so this just proves that Hulda is capable also of very good wines. Did you notice this row of palms?
I did notice the palm trees.
The palm trees is really cool.
Palm Street.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's part of the old pedestrian road to Jerusalem.
Wow.
Going from Jaffa to Jerusalem.
Wow.
And in the woods there, you have a house called Herzl House, where I think Herzl stayed there once.
It's nice to be the kind of guy, you build a house and you can stay there only once.
So let's go and taste some wines now, huh? What do you think?
It's 9 o'clock, which means it's got to be after 12 somewhere. Let's drink.
I'm already past. I've already tasted 80 barrels.
80
till
barrels.
now. Anyway,
80 barrels. Let's see if we can catch up a little
I can
bit.
prove that.
80 barrel samples this morning. Let's go.
All right, let's go. So this machine basically helps us empty barrels, clean them, sterilize them as much as possible. We have a process here involving steam and sulfur injection, and then filling again. So at one go, you're emptying the barrel, you're cleaning it real well, and filling it again. And that goes at about 30 barrels an hour.
Wow, 30 barrels.
So that really helps us speed our work up.
We were speaking a little bit earlier about the expense of a wine and what goes into a wine, and that consumers often wonder how price is determined.
Okay.
And we talked a little bit about the labor in the vineyard. I know that the oak barrels that are used play a role in the cost of a wine. What can you tell us? I mean, as we're standing amongst many rows high of gorgeous barrels, what can you tell us about how that influences the price of a wine?
Well, of course, it influences the price of the wine in two ways, I think. Well, there is, of course, the initial cost of a barrel, which can be very expensive. It can go up to $1,000.
€1,000 and even more, right? For some French barrels?
Yeah, some French barrels have even €1,000, but that's at the very top. But €700 is quite frequent. Yeah. 600, that's very expensive. And you're gonna use it we use it for 3 cycles. That is, it's gonna hold 3 different wines, and then we just put it out.
It's disposed.
Yeah, and
so you don't use any. Once a barrel is neutral and it's no longer imparting the oak flavor after the first 3 years, it is no longer of use to you guys, and so
it can be. It's usually more than 3 years. It would be 3 cycles. That is cycles of 12 to 20 months, let's say. So yeah. If a barrel has gone through 3 cycles of more than a year each, then it really doesn't have that much more to give to wine.